Hello and welcome to another edition of Hums Mums Jog Your Memory. Today we're talking about part 2 of river processes. We've talked about erosion. Today we are going to be talking all about transportation. So here's your 10-second taster. This is what we're doing today. We're going to talk about the 4 fluvial processes of transportation: traction, saltation, suspension and solution. So as usual, it's going to be a slightly shorter tutorial today. Get your pens and revision materials ready and let's get started. So what do I mean by transportation? I'm talking about the movement of any load. So that's any sediment or materials, rocky materials that the river is carrying, and they are moved by the flow of the river. Now, obviously, the flow of the river is going to change. We have different speeds, we have different energy, we have different efficiency within the river. So let's look at our 4 processes of transportation. The first one we've got is traction, and this is where we have very, very, very high velocity, high energy water. So this is something we would associate with the upper course and certainly the upper part of the middle course. This is where large boulders are rolling along the river bed. So we're talking about the biggest load within the river. I always remember this by traction, tractor wheels. Think about big tractor wheels rolling slowly as it moves against the friction of a muddy field. Next, we have saltation, also known as leapfrogging. Again, this is going to be in high energy, fast flow, high velocity water. These are smaller pebbles this time, which literally bounce along the riverbed or leapfrog over other pebbles and stones. We then move to suspension. This is the movement of suspended load. That means smaller materials of sands and clays, smaller sediments in general, that don't touch the river's bottom. They don't settle due to the movement of the water, and they are suspended within the river flow. That gives the river a very dirty and murky appearance, as we can see in the clip here. And finally, solution. This is the one that is almost invisible to the naked eye. Now, you will remember this is also a process of erosion, and that is because we have tiny minerals, limestone and chalk in particular, being dissolved in very weak acids in the river. That's the erosion. They are then transported as a dissolved load within the river. So think about when you put in an aspirin into a glass of water and give it a mix. The water will become murkier, but the aspirin is no longer visible, only the tiny minerals, the tiny particles that once made it up. So those are our 4 processes of transportation. It's reflection time. Have a look at the revision questions that you've got today and pause if you need to. Go back and rewatch anything from the video you don't understand. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time for some further Hums Mums videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe.